So very good morning everyone. There are few questions in AFM where how many times you revise, you tend to make some mistakes in exam, get stuck. But if you listen once carefully, there is no way you're going to lose a single mark on this kind of questions. And it was asked in your September 25 as well. Also, it was asked frequently in the previous attempts as well. So that's the main objective we can challenge. Let's quickly get going. The question is fourth one: an investor purchased 300 units of mutual fund at 12.25 per unit on 31st December 2009. As on 31st December 2010, he has received 1.25 as dividend and 1 rupees capital gains distribution per unit. So the total is 2.25. Keep this in your mind. Required the return on the investment if the NAV as on 31st December 2010 is rupees 13. So 13 minus 12.5. So that comes to 0.75. Again, keep this in your mind. Next is the return on the investment as on 31st December 2010 is if all dividend and capital gain distribution are reinvested into additional units of one at rupees 12.25 per unit. One catch for this kind of questions, if you feel you made some mistakes, is most likely the return on the reinvestments one will be significantly a better one than the previous one. In this case also it will be the same as well, because the return on the reinvestment will come to around 13 point some percentage. 25 point some percentage compared to the 24 percentage. So most likely you can keep this cross checks for your answer. So now let's quickly see what is expected from you in this question. So as I told, 13 minus 12.25, which you have kept in your mind. So that is nothing but the change in price 0.75, then the dividend and the capital gains distribution. So total returns is 3 divided by 12.25, that is opening NAV into 100. That will give you the return on ROI is 24.49%. This is most likely a straight aspect of question which most of you will get it right. If all dividends and capital gains are reinvested into additional units at 12.5 per unit, then the position will be, I told you, keep this in mind, that is the dividend is 1.25, capital gains is 1, so 1.25 plus 2 plus 1, so that will give you 2.25. So 2.25 into 300 will give you rupees 675. That is the total amount reinvested. So the additional units added is 675 by 12.5, that is 54 units. So the value of 354 units as on 31st December 2012 is 4602. That is nothing but 354 into 13. So price paid for 300 units as on 31st December 2009 is 300 into 12.25. So 3675. So now the return, I told in the beginning, the reinvestments return will be more than the other one. So the year it comes to 25.22, whereas if the amounts were not reinvested, that is 24.49%. So the return will be 4602 minus opening NAV, that is 3675 by 3675. So that will give you the answer as 25.22%. Lot of chances for coming in 4 marks as well as MCQs. So I hope all of you follow. Just watch this twice. There is no way you're going to lose any mistakes on this aspects. So keep this in mind. All the best. Keep your mistakes.